If you are a cryptocurrency holder, there is no reason why you shouldn't watch this whole video till the end. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin on how this dump can potentially affect the whole cryptocurrency market. So if you are a VeChain holder, a Lunc holder, a Luna holder, a Classic, Veracity, Cadena, Ethereum holder, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin has been leading the crypto market since 2013, and whatever Bitcoin is about to do, altcoins would follow as well. So make sure you stick till the end. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe, hit the like, turn the notification bells on, and let's get straight to business. Starting off with some news. So before I get into some Bitcoin technical analysis, I want to talk about why September can be a horrible month for Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin monthly returns right here. As you guys can see, we know that September has one of the best months, one of the worst months, ever. -7, -7, -13, -6, -7.5, +6, +2, and then -20%. Of course, this was at the beginning, so I don't know if it counts so much, but we know after that, when Bitcoin really started getting a notice right here back in 2015, we saw it really being red most of the time, 80% of the time, I would say, even more than that. So of course, we are entering the 10th month right now of September. This is the past 9 times, and of course, out of the 9 times, only 2 have been green, and these 2 have been very little. 6% and 2.35% compared to the other red ones. They've been pretty bad. Now, why can this be bad this month? Now, you might be saying, oh, Crypto Dose, wait, we could break the trend, right? We've had 5 negative months in a row, 5 Septembers in a row that have been red, and they've been bad. So why would we be red? The chance of us being green is higher, right? Well, no, not necessarily. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we got interest rate. We got a big meeting happening this month, and this is a big meeting on whether the Feds are going to raise interest rate or not by 1, 2, even 3 basis points right here. So it's going to be very crazy, and it's going to be a lot of volatility, of course. And knowing that, September has a lot of bad history, it's going to be interesting to see how this actually happens. And of course, guys, there's the inflation. Inflation is still high. It's 8.5%. That means the Feds are most likely going to raise the interest rate. It barely went down. First of all, the CPI is a lie, okay? This is why people call it the CPI lie and not the CPI, because it's backed by the government. The government, they like to essentially manipulate and make a bunch of lies. Inflation is not really 8.5%. It's looking more like 20 to 25% right now at the moment. I don't think it's that low. So it's obviously BS, but of course, looking at the stats right here, 8.5% is still extremely high according to the CPI. And that's about it. So having a look at some TA real quick, technical analysis on Bitcoin and how this can potentially affect the whole crypto cycle. We know that altcoins follow Bitcoin, right? And right now Bitcoin is up and the whole market is a little bit shaky. So we got some in red, some in green. People have no idea what's happening. Now, let's have a look at some history real quick on Bitcoin and see what we can do. This was a nice little rising wedge that we had. Came back down, crashed, got destroyed, entered a nice little horizontal horizontal triangle essentially, broke down, and now we're essentially coming back up and retesting. Now tomorrow's Labor Day. There's not going to be so much volume, of course, in the weekend. Today's Sunday. It's a little bit boring. But the question is are we going to have that crazy dump right here at this resistance? Are we going to get the hammer? Are we going to come back and retest 19,255? Very possible. Another thing is that we are also right now at the exponential moving average. Real quick, if I take this and I extend that, we are actually at the moment, if I zoom in, we are getting rejected by the exponential moving average. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the reason why this is essentially a warning to all Bitcoin holders is because altcoins will essentially bleed 3 to 4 times more than how much Bitcoin does. So if Bitcoin dumps right now 5%, altcoins could bleed literally anywhere between 20 to 30%, depending on the altcoin and the market cap essentially. Now, and another thing is that if the ETH merge doesn't go well, we could see a lot of ERC20 tokens crash to the ground, a lot of them. So it's going to be very dangerous and interesting to see how this plays out. And of course, having a look at the daily time frame real quick, let's zoom out. We attempted or did do a double bottom right here, as you guys can see. Boom, came back down again. This is a double bottom. This is the neckline right here. If we do break this neckline right here sitting at 20,300, we can make a nice little move back to 22,000. I don't know if that's going to happen. Although we are finishing up the Elliott wave pattern right here. I believe we have one more wave to go. So the Elliott wave pattern consists of 5 waves. If you guys don't know, let's have a look. This would be the first wave followed by correction, second wave followed by another correction, and then the third wave. So the third wave should be around right here, sitting at 18,743. Of course, on the weekly time frame, we are in a massive Elliott wave as well, as you guys can see right here. If I zoom out, let me remove the drawing real quick, put it clean for you guys. So 5 waves, of course, the Elliott pattern consists of. This is the 4th one, and then the 5th one. So inside the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, we have another Elliott wave pattern. Okay, so this is obviously how it would look like on the weekly time frame. Now, my ultimate bottom for Bitcoin is anywhere between $9,000 to $13,000, okay, which ranks exactly at this region. This would be the bottom for Bitcoin in my opinion. Of course, not financial advice. Am I going to be selling? No, not necessarily. I called Bitcoin going back to 13K right here approximately. It was right here. I called it back in April, back in March. I told you guys that this was a nice little dead cat bounce from this bottom right here, dead cat bounce, and then boom. Then we came right here on the 4th wave, and then I realized, oh, we're entering a Elliott wave pattern. After when we were corrected here, I'm like, okay, this could be the start of an Elliott wave pattern, and this is exactly what is happening right now. We started the 4th wave, 5th wave is most entering the 5th wave right now. Just started a couple weeks ago. Ending this week, well, this week is going to be the end of the 3rd candle essentially on the Elliott wave, and we're most likely going to fall back down. I mean, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't, especially seeing all these negative news. And another thing that I do want to have a look at, guys, is obviously the Stochastic Rsi on the daily time frame right here. Look how high we are. It seems like the green wants to flip over the red, and we know when that happens, that's usually bearish. And it seems like we have a lot of dump to do essentially. I mean, we could go back to 20, and the last time we were at 20 in the 20 region, we were right here. Look at that. So in my opinion, we could dump very aggressively right here in the next couple of hours, even in the next couple of days this week. We're gonna have to see after Labor Day whatever happens, but of course, on the 4-hour time frame, it seems like we are just right here consolidating. So it would be something like this, nothing too crazy. Can we come back and retest 20,400? Very possible. So obviously, every time frame tells a different story. But this is my analysis on Bitcoin, guys. I mean, if we have a look at the weekly time frame, things are not looking so great, obviously. A lot of people are calling this a double bottom. Yes, I agree. This could be a double bottom, but the only way this would be a double bottom right here would essentially be if we break this neckline right here. So double bottoms in a bear market don't work so well. Double bottoms in a bull market work very well, not in a bear market. So of course, in bear markets, you're going to want to look for double tops. In bull markets, you're going to want to look for double bottoms essentially. So that's pretty much my analysis on Bitcoin. I would be careful out there, guys. Please don't be over leveraged. A lot of liquidations will happen. Things are going crazy. It doesn't matter what type of holder or cryptocurrency holder you are. I mean, yes, your coin at the end can thrive in 2024, 2025. But at the end of the day, if the S&P is bearish, if Bitcoin's bearish, then it's essentially very bad for all cryptocurrency holders. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.